Marty Schwartz here. What I want to do, and I'm going to be dedicating some time to this, I want to give you guys really cool chord progressions that make up millions of popular songs. So they're going to sound familiar, but I want to give them to you with, focusing on the specific chords and a cool rhythm with some different parts, just so you can, build up your chord vocabulary, kind of mostly for the beginners out there. So the chords that I want to show you this time all fit into one key, the key of C major. I have another lesson on here that you can check out under songwriting that just goes through the chords of C major. So what I did was we've got some chords to study. So we've got C major, and we have A minor, and then we have D minor, G major, E minor, and then A minor, and then D minor again, and then G again. And we're going to kind of swing it, so we're going to just go down, 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 down. But you don't want to go where it's like all ringing out. We kind of stop each one, just with our right hand, like. So each chord that we were going to go through that I just showed you, we're going to do 4 strums each with that kind of swing where we cut it off after we strum it. So it's going to be C to A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you look at that, my ring finger just moves behind it right there. Only one finger has to move. So we go. And then if you look at this chord, the next 2 chords are going to be D minor to G major. And so for D minor, what I think you should do is try and think of it, if you're still learning it, think of it as middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string there, and then ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B. Get those first, because it enables your index finger to be really close to where it's already supposed to be. So if you get those, then you have that. So D minor, and then G major, and we're going to target our middle finger to the 3rd fret of the E string to get our hand into the position. So here's what we have. We have C, A minor, D minor, G major, and now to go to E minor next, our first finger is already where it needs to be, so then we have to do a switch for A minor, but my middle finger is already where it needs to be. See that? So I want you to start looking at the things, like for instance fingers that stay when you do a chord change. D minor to G. So here's the whole thing. C, A minor, D minor, G major, E minor, A minor, D minor, G. And when you get to that E minor, actually something in jazz music that happens a lot, is you could play an E7 chord instead, and it has a nice tension that resolves when it switches to the A minor. Listen to that. Sounds real swingy, jazzy. One more time with the E7 instead of E minor. It's up to you though. So notice I was kind of chop, chop, swingy, swing, chop, chop, swingy, swing. It's got a real, like my hat kind of fits with the song a little bit. And then what we'll do is we'll take those same chords and put them in a different order and with a different feel. So you get an idea of how people are writing songs. It's made up of the same family of chords, but now we're going to go, we're going to do a different rhythm, like. feels like that. So we'll try that now. So it's going to be A minor to D minor to G to C. But we're going to do a little walk down. So from the C, take my middle finger and move it up to the A string, 2nd fret, hit that, then an A minor chord, then a D minor to a G. So let's try that whole section, shall we? Let's try that one more time. So it's A minor, D minor, G, C, walk down to A, D minor, hold on G. Let's do the same thing again. All those chords fit into one key. The two parts are distinct rhythmically, as well as the order of the chords. They're very similar, but just a little bit off. This gives you two completely different feels that you could, use that for your arsenal to write your own song. So hopefully that's helpful to you, especially the beginner strummers out there. So plenty more lessons coming on this channel. I'm going to do a lot of focus on this stuff. I've got a 3-disc Easy Strummer chord progressions and rhythms DVD. I don't know, well, I haven't titled it yet, but basically it's chord progressions that sound great together, that easy song sounding progressions with focusing on easy rhythm strumming, rhythm patterns. All right. So anyway, hopefully you check out guitarjams.com, and we'll see you at the next lesson.